Hi, Ariana. It's Steve Chandler with Headlocked Media. Thank you for reaching out to us this morning. I found a little break in my day that I could squeeze in a video for you, and I wanted to get it out to you as soon as possible. So we'll kind of roll right into it. What I've got here pulled up is a Google search. So I just went to Google. I tapped in mattandshine.com, and as you can see, you've got your website listed right below. Right below that, you've got your booking online option right there, Yelp, and then Facebook, and then I think down right below that, I think we're dealing with a little bit of a Groupon, I believe, right below that. So there's Facebook and then a Groupon right below that. So you've got quite a few listings with your name, which is awesome. Looking at this very top, this is what we would consider your meta title for your website. So you've got your website domain right there. Your meta title is right here. And so just looking at that, if you're offering more than nail services, that might be an area that we want to add some of the other services that you're offering, like hair and skin. That's just a recommendation, not trying to pick that out, but ultimately trying to maximize the business that you've got coming into your salon. And then the description is what is right below there. And that's another area that you can really maximize the opportunity to tell the public when they're looking for your services, to tell them what services you offer and how you can take care of them. So jumping right in, I'm going to click on your website. We've got your website right here. And, everything looks great. It shows us, right in through here. I'll get off that mailing list real quick. But right here, you can see the hair services that are offered, the skin services that are offered, the nails, on location, makeovers. So that's really breaking down to your clientele, the services that you offer right off the bat, which is awesome. And so I think your website looks really good. Now, the thing I want to talk about is just maximizing that website and actually getting it seen on Google searches. And so I'm going to jump over here real quick, and we use a program called Ahrefs, and that program kind of gives us a good breakdown of how every website is working on the internet, right? So I've got your website, your domain pushed into here right now. And really down here, this is going to tell us some of your metrics. Your UR rating is 7, your DR rating is 0.3. And this is where you're getting, so you've got referring domains of 4, and you've got 7 backlinks. This is where you're getting the power for these. So in order to just start growing your website, we've got to just increase the referring domains, increase the backlinks, and ultimately that's going to start raising those numbers. The biggest thing I wanted to talk on here was content when it came to your website. So the way you get found on Google is through keywords. So if somebody is typing in nail salons, or let's say if you want to know the biggest keyword search for nails in Colorado Springs, it is nail salons Colorado Springs. There are actually 350 searches for that keyword alone a month. And so there are a lot of people looking for nail salons Colorado Springs, and that's the keyword that they type in. The way you get found for that keyword is by placing that keyword onto your website in text. And so somewhere in here, you would want to probably place a paragraph to start describing the services that you offer. And in that paragraph, we're going to want to place those keywords that are going to get you found online. I did a little research for nail salons in Colorado Springs, and we are over 800 searches, and that was just within a 15-minute time frame of me searching that. So I know if I dig a little deeper, we can find more. Over 800 searches a month of people looking for nail salons in Colorado Springs. If we can get your website to be seen in those searches, well, it's a no-brainer. You're going to get busy off of that business right there. When it comes to hair salons in Colorado Springs, there are well over 1,000 searches. I think the last time I checked, we were at 1,300 plus searches a month for people looking for hair salons in Colorado Springs. And so that's another keyword we would want to place onto your website. And I know as individuals in the beauty industry, we do not want our websites to be filled with words and content. We want images, we want things that are going to attract people. But unfortunately, Google doesn't read the images like we do as people. They want to read the text that is on your website, and that's how they're going to rank you. And so if Google's going to be the one that ranks us, we've got to play the game with them to find ways to maximize that. So the first approach when it comes to your website and maximizing is getting the proper keywords placed onto your website, and then Google will start finding you for all of those keywords. That's going to be a powerful impact right there. The next thing I want to talk about is what we refer to as a Google My Business listing or a GMB listing. So over here, I've typed in two of the top keyword searches. So this one is nail salons in Colorado Springs, which nail salons in Colorado Springs has 250 searches on that one. And as you can see here, you've got hot nails, you've got, let me just scroll down just a little bit. Hot nails, touch up class, and personal touch nails and nails and spa. Hot Nails, who's ranking at the top, doesn't have a website even to be able to click on and look at. So that kind of tells me right there, this section could be overtaken with a little bit of work. And so what I wanted to get at is the Google My Business that I was referring to is this section. It used to be called the map pack because it's the map, and it's going to be to the location. So if somebody is in downtown Colorado Springs and they type in nail salons in Colorado Springs, they're going to find the salons, the nail salons that are close to their area. And so the reason this Google My Business listing is so important is in your area. Let's say somebody was up on the corner of Vickers and Academy and they were searching for a nail salon and they typed in nail salons Colorado Springs. Well, if you had a Google My Business listing and ranked that listing, you could be seen right in here. And I think the best way to look at business is when anybody types in a search term like nail salons in Colorado Springs, they're actually going to see the map, the three businesses that are the top recommended businesses by Google, and then you're going to see all of the websites that are ranking below that. And really, when it comes to the first page of searches like that, 70% of the business goes to the businesses on first page. Over 50% of that 70% do business with the first three businesses that they see in this map pack. And so currently, I can see that you do not have a Google My Business listing created, and I highly recommend creating one of those. We can create one of those in a short amount of time for you. We can build it to make sure that it's ranking. There's some key ingredients on how you rank in the Google My Business map pack, and it comes down to citations. Citations are really name, address, and phone numbers pointing back at your business. The more fingers pointing back at a business tells Google that you should rank for those keywords. So it boils down to citations, and those can be something that's ordered. We use a program to see what the competition and how many citations they have, and then we just go in and create more citations to beat them out and get you to sit in front of the competition. So it's not a difficult thing to do. That's something that we can do, and I will shoot the prices out to you towards the end of this video, and we'll also have it in the email that we send over so you can fully understand how we do some of this. Another search term would be up here, hair salons in Colorado Springs, and that's going to take you to the hair salons here in Colorado Springs. As you can see, I've got my salon right there ranking, and so it is very key, to make sure that this is the area that clients can give you reviews. As you can see, 214 reviews. But it doesn't come all down to reviews. It actually comes down to citations, and that's how you rank in the map pack. So I just wanted to share that with you and show you. I think if we build a Google My Business listing for you and rank it out and get the citations to beat your competition, I think that is going to be one of the fastest ways for you to grow your business off of that. One of the last things that we wanted to talk about when it came to your website was, and I kind of hinted to this in the very beginning of the video, was we use this program called Ahrefs, and this program tells us how each website is ranking. And in the beginning, I mentioned referring domains. The more referring domains you have, and the more backlinks that you get from those referring domains, that's where you get the power. And when these numbers are higher than your competition, you beat your competition. That's just as simple as it goes. So as you can see right now, you have zero traffic value. So that means clients are not finding your website when it comes to these search terms. You don't get credit if somebody types in mattandshine.com because that wasn't a search that they found you in an organic search or in a keyword search. So those things are going to help you, and the more you rank, the higher and the stronger the value becomes. So I just wanted to share that with you. But really what it comes down to, I think you've got a wonderful Facebook for social media. I can see that you're posting on there and keeping things solid there. So just wanted to share that with you. But really, Amanda and I were sitting down, looking at your website, looking at the avenues that you're growing your business on. And to be honest, we think the two most powerful areas for you to focus on first are going to be one, building your Google My Business listing, like I showed you. Um, the Google My Business listing is going to be one that is going to rank right in through here. And we rank those based on keywords. So we would go off of the services that you offer and make sure that we're ranking you to get that business when people are looking for you. The other avenue that we think is going to be the most impacting for your business is going to be through social media. And the reason I say that is I think your social media looks great. I can see that you're doing posts. You're staying in connection with the group of followers that you have and the people that like your page. The challenge is, I think something good to know as business owners is when we post something on our personal page, all of our friends that are associated with us, the people that have liked us, they all get to see our posts. But when it comes to a business page, Facebook treats it a little differently. If you put a post up, that doesn't necessarily go to all of your friends on your page or all of the people that like your page. They actually control that. It'll post on your page, but it's not going to just naturally spread the word. Facebook wants businesses to pay to spread the word, is really how they do business. So our recommendation would be not to continue for you truly to continue to keep doing posts. And for people that want to stay connected with your page, if they click on your page, they can see updates, they can see what's going on. We think that's a wonderful way to stay connected. A couple posts a week to keep your community that are already friends on your page connected when they want to look at your page. But the most impact you can get would be through a Facebook ad. And a Facebook ad would be something that you can control and send out to people that are looking for services like nails or hair in the Colorado Springs area. And that is going to impact you the most because you can actually target people that are not friends with you on Facebook and people that are not following you on Facebook. And so you're actually getting your business into more eyes into the public of Colorado Springs. And so when it comes to advertising with Facebook, I mean, that can be done for as low of a cost as $150 a month. And what I mean by that is $150 paying Facebook to do the ads, which is a very minimal cost. And so, there's a couple ways to do that. I don't know if you looked on our website, but we offer Facebook ads management. And really, in that, what we do, the program that we put forth was to build one ad for you and teach you how to do it. We manage it for a month and we teach you what we're looking at and the stats that we're looking at. And then the game plan would be to grow from there. Since the coronavirus has taken over the United States, we actually have been giving back more to the salons that we're working with. And so we're actually happy to build you multiple ads, multiple ad templates, teach you how to run those, teach you how to manage those ads. And whether, if it's a month or a couple months down the road, that you're ready to take those over to keep that process moving forward, that would be the ideal goal. So a couple things that we would recommend starting with would be to create your Google My Business listing and rank that out. That would be a huge priority. And then for us to start looking at some Facebook ads targeting specific services that you offer and putting in a price in there that is going to be appealing to the public. And so not giving away services because, I think we're not looking for discount, people that are looking for discounts, but looking for people that truly want to pay and to receive your services for years to come. And so that was just the start. Like I said, we're going to put a lot more detail into the email that we send over with you. But here is the video. It went a little longer than I said. I said 5 to 10 minutes. I think I'm coming up on 14 minutes now. So I will end this. Ariana, I hope you have a wonderful day. And reach out to us. Let us know how you want to move forward. And if we don't hear from you, we'll reach back out as well. So have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye.